Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're talking about something I love, growing fruit, especially in raised beds. It's a great way to grow lots of fruit even if you don't have much space. There's nothing like picking your own fresh, juicy fruit right from your garden. When you're planning your raised bed fruit garden, it's important to choose fruits that grow well together. Some fruits are better friends than others. They can even help each other grow bigger and better. I've learned over the years that there's a trick to this. It's not just about planting as much as you can. So, come along with me and I'll share my favorite fruit combinations for raised beds and some tips I've learned to help you grow lots of fruit. Grab a drink, get comfy, and let's get started. Let's start with a classic pear, strawberries, and blueberries. These two are perfect together, not just because they taste great together, but because they like the same kind of soil. They both like soil that's a little bit acidic, so you don't have to do anything special to your raised beds. When you plant them, give each plant some space to grow. For strawberries, I like to put them about a foot apart so they can spread out. Blueberries like a little more room, so give them at least 2 to 3 feet between plants. Remember, strawberries and blueberries need lots of water, especially when they're making fruit. Keep the soil damp but not too wet. Put some mulch around the plants to help keep the water in and stop weeds from growing. Next, we have another great pair, apples and cherries. These two fruits have been grown together for a long time, and there's a good reason why. They both like soil that drains well and love lots of sunshine. When you're picking your apple and cherry trees, make sure they can help each other make fruit. Choose types that bloom at the same time. A sunny spot near a wall or fence is perfect. It protects them from the wind and keeps them warm. Apple and cherry trees can get big, so it's important to trim them regularly. This keeps them from getting too big and helps them stay healthy. Chapter 3. Raspberries and Blackberries, a Berry Bonanza. If you want lots of berries, raspberries and blackberries are the way to go. These plants grow quickly and can be trained to grow on a trellis or wires, so they grow up instead of out. They both like sunny spots with soil that drains well, and they seem to like growing near each other. When you plant them, give them about 2 to 3 feet between plants so they have space to grow. I like to use strong posts and wires to help them grow up. This makes it easier to pick the berries. Speaking of picking, make sure to pick your raspberries and blackberries as soon as they're ripe so they don't get too soft and attract bugs. Chapter 4. Grapes and Kiwi, Reaching for the Sky. If you want something a little different in your garden, try grapes and kiwi. These climbing fruits are perfect for growing on a trellis or pergola. They add something interesting to your garden. Grapes and kiwi both love sunshine and soil that drains well. When you plant them, make sure you give them something strong to climb on because they can get heavy when they're full of fruit. A south-facing wall or fence is a great spot because it gives them extra warmth. It's important to trim grapes and kiwi regularly. This helps them grow better and produce more fruit. Chapter 5. Peaches and Plums, Stone Fruit Stars. Lastly, let's talk about peaches and plums. These two fruits grow well together in a raised bed. They love sunshine and need soil that drains well. They also need a spot that's protected from the wind. When you plant peaches and plums, give them at least 15 feet between trees. This gives them plenty of space to grow their branches and roots. I always recommend putting a stake next to young trees to help them grow straight. Don't forget to thin your peaches and plums. This means taking off some of the little fruits so the others can grow bigger and juicier. Outro, happy gardening. So, there you have it. My favorite fruit combinations for raised beds. I hope these tips are helpful and you feel ready to start your own fruit garden. With a little planning and care, you'll be enjoying your own fresh fruit soon. Try different combinations to see what works best for you and your garden. Most importantly, have fun. There's nothing like growing your own fruit trees and berry bushes and watching them grow. Happy gardening.